Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Nausicaä, of the Valley of the Wind. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1, but you can just call me Richard.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one. And hey guys, why does everything good for you taste so bad? And hold for laughter. And we're good.
Thank you so much for that. I did not laugh during that part of the movie, but...
It was the one joke! How could you not laugh?
I mean, there were some other... Actually, were there any jokes in this movie?
That was the one! At the 2-hour movie, it had one joke, and I think I did it pretty flawlessly.
I mean, you did it the same as the movie did, and good job on that, then.
Thank you. I mean, honestly, if they had Shia LaBeouf deliver that line, and he did fine. But maybe if you got like a Jerry Seinfeld, someone who's really experienced in this observational humor, maybe it would have landed a little better. But what can you do, right?
This is a young Shia, right? So we're a little.
This is little Shy.
Yeah. So, Kowski, you tried to do it as the movie did. Now, Craig, Can we please have you do it in your Jerry Seinfeld impression?
Why does everything so good taste so bad?
I like how he also did the pause for laughter.
I think the problem was he didn't say the line correctly.
Oh.
It's why is everything that's good for you.
Oh.
I said, why is everything so good? No, Jerry, I love ice cream. Ice cream is delicious. What are you talking about? I can't relate to that humor. That is not an observation I myself has made. I can't. Sorry. No yucks here.
Yeah, no yucks here, and no yucks during the movie, pretty much. So
I mean, that's probably fine. It's a little serious.
Maybe I'll just get my friend Michael Richards to
say the N-word. No, thank you.
Of course, Craig would be friends with him.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'm Jerry Seinfeld.
I mean, when you started talking about your buddy, you didn't do it in Jerry's voice. So,
yeah, no, you did it in your voice. I mean,
my buddy, Michael Richards.
No, it's too late. You can't hide it now. We know.
He's Kramer, crazy guy.
No. We're just gonna move on, okay?
It's probably for the best.
Yeah. So, okay. I guess we'll go into the movie, right?
Which movie's that?
Nausicaä and the Valley of the Winds?
No, it's Nausicaä of the Valley of the Winds, please.
Oh my god, sorry. And of course, well, I guess we have to say that this is one of those movies where Disney did the dubbing, but they have no rights in the Americas anymore. They lost them.
Which is why we have to restart this podcast right now.
Hello and welcome to G-Kids Goofs, the only G-Kids podcast presented by self-acclaimed non-experts or something. I'm Goof number 1. No, this is dumb. Okay, let's continue.
This is on HBO Max. I thought we'd be the home box oddballs. You guys.
The home box homies.
Yeah.
Hose.
No.
I wanted to keep the HBO. Was my goal.
HBO.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, the whole box
homie
oddballs.
Box office.
No, you've done nothing. That doesn't even make any sense.
Because we're the homies. And we're talking... Whatever. Fine.
HBO oddballs.
But yeah, Disney did the dubbing. Like, Disney, they still have the rights in Japan to this.
I'll believe that.
I was surprised. I thought that they might have just kind of, thrown everything out the window. The baby out with the bathwater, that's the expression.
Yeah.
Does that mean if you go to Disney World in Japan, you'll find, like, There'll be like a Nausicaä area.
Nope.
Damn.
I'm sure they sell Totoro crap.
Well, they do that in America, in Japan, in Epcot.
Yeah, because if they're selling Sonic stuff in Epcot,
Yeah,
they gotta be selling.
I
this.
remember going there.
Wait,
and seeing
where is the
this
Sonic stuff located?
in the Japan area in
Okay,
Epcot.
I wasn't sure. I feel like that one could go either way.
I bought the hat there.
Great.
They had, but I remember going there. They had all this Totoro and all this other Ghibli stuff, and I was like, I never seen these. I just want Sonic.
Made the right choice.
But yeah, Disney handled the dubbing for this, and they got a star-studded cast. We got Mark Hamill, Patrick Stewart, Shia LaBeouf, Edward James Olmos, Jodie Benson, and I don't know.
Uma Thurman.
I don't know who that is.
It's
Kill Bill.
Yeah, big starlet. You're...
Is she the murder lady?
She's the main character.
She is.
The bride, I believe. She doesn't have a name. I think she's just called the bride.
Are you saying the murder lady as in Kill Bill, or are you talking about the murder lady in this movie?
The Kill Bill.
Okay, then yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know these things, so I gotta ask. I never saw it. That's why I didn't know her.
Pulp Fiction. She was in Pulp Fiction.
Great, another movie I haven't seen.
She was in The Producers.
Oh my god, you're killing me.
You've not seen The Producers?
She was a big name. She hasn't been in stuff, I think, much recently. Right? I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
She was in that Batman movie. She was Poison Ivy. I think it was the bad one, though.
That's fine. I mean, he clearly doesn't know anything. Let's just keep going.
Yes, okay. So we're gonna hop into the movie, okay?
Yeah, go.
Okay, so in this world, it's kind of like a post-apocalyptic society in which there's a toxic jungle that was created by man because they, I don't know, man ruins the earth. I think that's the message of the movie.
Yeah, it tends to be
It's like WALL-E.
flip a coin.
I never saw WALL-E. No spoilers, please.
Okay.
So, there's this toxic jungle, and it's spreading throughout the earth and trying to kill humanity. No one really knows what what caused it, I guess, but...
You
I
just
guess
said what caused it.
Well, yeah, but they don't know that.
Yeah, well, yeah, they don't know specifically, and, like, we don't even know specifically. Like, I'm imagining that there's, like, a heart of the jungle in which, like, you know, you see some kind of factory or some, like, nuclear waste that someone just accidentally spilled on the ground or something. And that's, like, you know.
I mean, no, I think the earth is just polluted around them.
No, the thing is, you have to have a heart of it. Like,
no, you don't. I think Nausicaä herself even says the soil they're using for the most part is polluted, with the exception of the sand that's around their well, which is where they get all their fresh well water.
But it had to get polluted somehow initially, and that's the ground zero.
Again, I don't think that's the ground zero. I think the entire world that they're living in now, you know, that's a post-apocalyptic society. Whatever society came before them is what polluted the earth. Everywhere is polluted. That's why the jungle is spreading.
I like to think that it's just like...
You'd like to think, but you're wrong.
Yeah. I'm coming to used to that sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, the earth is super polluted, and I guess that it made, like, all the bugs mad. And they're trying to kill people, too. And I guess that's really the background of the movie. So let's talk about Nausicaä, the girl, not the movie. Well, we're going to talk about both.
I was going to say, ideally.
Yes. So, Nausicaä, she's dancing around the forest in her hazmat suit. She's just, like, looking at things, like, saying how cool the spores are, even though it'll kill her. She's looking at some, like, carapace of some, like, snake boy. And
It's a giant bug.
Yeah, what?
Not a snake at all.
If anything, it looks more similar to a flea.
It's a giant, maybe a giant flea or like larva looking thing.
It's a big segmented bug.
Do they shed
many
their
eyes.
skin?
Yeah, when they grow up,
Like a cicada.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But yeah, she's basically appreciating the natural beauty of a world that could easily kill her if given the chance.
Gotcha. But yeah, those things, the flea things that you're talking about, those are the ohms. And they have like a bajillion eyes, and they have two states. They have a state where they have red eyes, in which that they're really angry at the world. And then they have blue eyes, where they just want to be your friend and kiss you or something. And we get
show
introduced...
their emotions through their eyes. That's all it is.
I mean, that's what people do too.
Yeah. Exactly. They're bugs, though, so that's how they show it.
And they don't turn red, though. People,
Well,
not the bugs.
Well, that may, sometimes.
I want you to go into that a bit.
Yeah, I would like you to
if
name
your
one
eyes,
time that someone eyes you angered them, they started glowing red.
No, I meant just they do sometimes turn red. I didn't.
Yes,
mean
we have a way of expressing how we feel through our faces.
Yes.
Our eyes, however, don't start glowing red.
No.
Okay, I'm glad we got through this together, guys.
We're on the same page, at least.
We finally got there.
Wow.
Okay. So we got this one alien thing that's going around attacking everyone, at least Nausicaa's friends. Like they're chasing them. But Nausicaä,
Alien thing.
What?
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 What alien thing? What are you talking about?
The Ohm.
The Ohm?
Yeah.
They're not aliens, they're just big bugs.
I
They're
mean, they
clearly
look
not.
alien.
Well, yeah, because they've thousands of years of evolution. They turn
Yeah,
into
they turn into big bugs.
giant bugs. They're not aliens
Yeah.
though. They're still from
No.
they're the same planet.
Well, we're going to have a problem here. Because in my notes, I refer to them as aliens for, most of it.
Well, don't.
Let's just change the word alien.
Scratch
to
out
bug.
alien to bug, yeah.
Hold on. You're going to kill me.
They call them bugs the whole time.
The whole time.
There are 12 matches when I search for alien in my notes.
That's fine. You can
Oh.
replace with bug. It's not hard.
I'm not going to use find and replace on this. I don't know how.
Oh my god.
Just to keep a mental note. You don't need to actually do it.
We're going to
He
see what
does.
happens, okay?
It's impossible for him not to just do it.
Yeah.
He's gonna just read it.
I mean, I don't just read it, but you know.
basically
He's like
just
Ron
read it.
Burgundy
I don't know what that means.
from Anchorman. He just reads the.
Is that a Disney movie?
I don't know.
It's not.
It might be.
It's not.
It might
It's not.
fall into the clause.
Is it on Disney Plus?
I don't
It doesn't
know.
fall into the clause if it's not on Disney Plus.
It says
I
it.
guarantee you, Anchorman is not on Disney Plus.
If Disney handled the dubbing, then maybe okay.
If Disney handled the dubbing, it would be on HBO Max.
Yeah, but you know, if it's on Disney Plus or if it's on another service and Disney handled the dubbing, those are the only instances that we have.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm going to continue with the movie because now the Ohm thing is going on a rampage and we learn that Nausicaa has the power to tame beasts. She says she wants to calm it, but she immediately bombs the fuck out of it and she recites some voodoo
She doesn't
incantation.
bomb it or incite, and she uses flashbangs.
Oh. Well, it made loud noises and looked like bombs.
Again, flashbangs. She didn't hurt it. She just they're already being blinded by rage. She's trying to get its attention.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then show that she's not a threat.
Oh, yeah, and then she took
That's kind of her shtick.
Yeah, she took her noisemaker and recited some voodoo stuff and
No
then
voodoo anything.
No, dude. Yeah.
No, there's no
She's-
voodoo involved.
She has powers.
No,
She doesn't have powers. She's just a calming presence.
Oh. Well, I don't know about that. We're going to get
No,
there.
you do know about that.
Mm-mm. Because, later we find out that she becomes a prince. Actually, no. Well, we're
She becomes the prince.
princess.
She is the prince that was promised.
Well, she kind of is and was, but we're going to get there, okay? But she ends up calming the Ohm thingy, and then she goes on her merry way and talks to her friend, which is Lord Opa?
It's Patrick Stewart.
Oh, yeah. It is Patrick Stewart. I'm going to just call him Patrick Stewart, can't
Yeah,
I?
call him PT. Or
Because
PS, I'm sorry.
PT. Okay.
Yeah, call him PT. Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, PS?
Yeah, old Patty.
Isn't he a sir now?
SPS.
SPS. I don't know. Craig, can you confirm this? Is he a sir?
Patrick Stewart? Yeah, Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, Sir Patrick Stewart.
SPS. Okay. So she talks to her friend, SPS, and they're best friends apparently. And SPS, he has this baby tiger thing, and he's all yo, Nausicaa, look what I found. Originally,
Baby
I thought
tiger thing.
she he said what? Oh,
It's a
did you have a
squirrel
problem
fox.
with that? Oh, is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh, who knew?
In this reality. Heyo.
Oh, god damn it.
Got him.
But, like, the thing is, SPS, he originally thought that this was a human baby?
Yeah, I don't get it.
He's like, oh yeah, thought this was a human baby, but guess not. Now I have this thing hanging
Just
around.
some dumb squirrel thing. Ugh, gross. Don't touch it, Nausicaä. I'll eat you.
Oh.
It's like,
God.
I don't even know. Half a foot tall? Long?
But
This man's weird. He's blind.
wait, no, what?
Well, not literally, but he thought this was a baby. I don't know. He thought this was a human child.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it's something
Literal squirrel.
He just grabbed it, you know. It was a bug flying away with it or something. He said.
It's weird. I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, but Nausicaä, she's all like, wow, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen, but the thing, like, bites her finger off, but she's still like, it's
It
fine.
bites her
Bites her finger.
not off.
Not off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but she's okay with it. She's all like, you know what? It's fine. You know, take as big of a bite as you want and it'll be fine by me. And the thing, it's satisfied and the thing now just wants to be her friend.
Not satisfied. She calmed it down. Again, she has this ability to calm things. She's a calming presence. She understands that it's not evil, it's not mean, it's not vicious, it's afraid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So she shows that she's not something to be feared. She's not here to hurt it. And the squirrel picks up on that.
Yeah, and it works out for the best because she now has a best friend that she keeps on her at all times 24/7. And,
Tater.
What?
Tater.
Oh, that's its name?
Yeah, Tater. Little Tater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, anyway, Nausicaä, SPS, and Little Tater, they decide to go back to town, and this is where she becomes a princess and gets the fancy crown.
She's always been a princess.
She wasn't. She didn't become one.
Well, she got a crown here, so...
I think she's just wearing a hat. I
No,
think
it
it's
was
crown.
totally a crown, like
Is
it
it
was for royal members
I
of
feel
the
like
family.
I feel like you see the little girls wearing the same hat later. Am I crazy? It's the weird, like...
Yeah, I don't think
She was a
Not like
princess too!
Not like a hijab, but
Oh.
yeah, I think it's just a hat.
No, I'm pretty sure we only saw one other person with that hat,
I
and
feel like we see 3 little girls with that hat.
I don't think we do.
I don't think this is a crown. I think it's just a hat. Doesn't matter regardless, but
I don't recall.
yeah.
But I don't recall a crown, so.
Yeah.
Well, she had something on her head, and it looked kind of like if you approached me and you were wearing that, like I would immediately bow down, or at
weird.
least like respect you a little bit more than I
would
usually
like
would.
I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know if that's rude. Like, if he hung out in maybe like a Muslim-centric neighborhood. Because, again, it looks like a hajib. Kind of.
I mean,
Strange person.
like, I mean, I don't know. Like, even whenever I see Muslims
Or maybe
just
like
walking
maybe
down
more
the
like a
street,
habit.
Like, if
Oh,
I
please.
see,
What do you think of them?
yeah, when I see Muslims walking down the street, I'm all like, oh, look at that guy. He looks important. He might be like one religious leader or something. Like,
What
I
are
don't
you
know.
talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking
They
about
look
either.
respectable.
He sees anyone in a hat, he's all, I don't even know. He's ready to bend the knee.
Every single person wearing a hat?
No, it's like when they have one of those religious hats, I'm impressed.
Why? It's just their
Be-
religion. They just or their culture or whatever it is. What? Why?
Sorry, I respect their culture, Craig.
They could be a jerk. I mean, you don't know them.
I mean, no, I don't, but I just don't want to assume that they're a jerk.
I mean, you got to be
Based
respectful
on
to
their
anyone
appearance.
regardless. But I don't understand why just because they're wearing that you should be respectful towards them. You should just be respectful towards everybody, I guess.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. People are like this. They can't help their prejudices and other stuff. You make assumptions about people.
I feel like you're still making assumptions about people, though, is the problem.
Everyone does.
I know, but you're doing it hard.
I mean, I don't know.
Why would you think they're a religious leader, though? Is when you that's what
Because
you
they're
said.
wearing a hat, and he doesn't have that hat.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying what he does.
Like, I mean, how many
So, like,
Jewish people have you met that don't wear yarmulkes?
It's different. There's different like
Well, they have different
beliefs.
kinds of hats. They don't just wear yarmulkes.
There's also different types of Judas,
Yeah.
faiths. That's
It's
why
really
the ones that
as
wear
cut and dry.
yarmulkes all the time is different than others.
Is it bad that I respect the yarmulke wearers more than the other
Yes.
ones?
Yes,
absolutely.
Why can't you just respect all of them?
I mean, I do respect all of them, but, there's a special place in my heart for those who go the extra mile.
They're not going the extra mile.
They're
It's
not
part
going
of
the
their
extra
faith.
mile at all. Yeah.
If you're going out of your way to put something on your head as opposed to someone who isn't doing anything, that's going the extra mile.
It's really not.
You're taking like another 20 minutes out of your day to put that on.
20 minutes to put a yarmulke on.
What fucking yarmulke are you looking at, Rich?
Can you define yarmulke for me?
It's a spacesuit.
What? No, it's the hat with the stickers.
Stickers.
Yeah, I think we're done here. Go
I
back
don't
to the
think this
movie.
can
or I'm
air.
just
I don't
leaving.
think this-
I
this-
know. Let's see. Go
this-
back to the movie.
The anti-Semitism
I'm just done
in
here.
this. this
There's none.
It's not anti-Semitic. It's just misguided.
I'm going on, okay? Fine. She has a fancy
Please.
crown. Respect her. She
Again,
deserves
not
it.
a fancy crown.
She's
Just
a
keep
princess.
going. She is a princess, correct.
Thank you. We're on the same page. Going forward, okay? She has a mom and a dad, and her mom is also like the village soothsayer or something. And her
The
dad
old
is
lady?
the king.
Yeah, I don't
That's
remember
not
her
that's
mom
not
at
her
all.
mom.
You talk about Obama.
Yeah.
It's not her.
Obaba's not her mother.
She's just
Why
like
was she with her dad then?
Because they like to bang, but doesn't make her. She didn't birth her.
They didn't make that clear.
She's just like,
like,
the
They
blind
made that
seer
very
of
clear
the
by
village.
making her, yes, incredibly old and incredibly blind.
Well, her dad is
And
incredibly old.
Again, dad is not incredibly
She's
old.
dying.
The dad is just old and yeah, he's sickly. And again, she does not refer to her as mother. She refers to her as Obaba.
I don't remember her
There's a later on flashback you do see the mother, and it's not her.
It's definitely not Obaba.
Well, everyone in that flashback was younger.
That's how flashbacks work.
Yeah, so it's not clear.
It is. Again. That's Obaba.
But you saw how young the mom was in that flashback, right? And you got to assume, okay, maybe 10
Well, obviously,
years.
Craig Nausicaä is 100 years old.
That's it. Nausicaa's 100
That's
years
it.
old.
That's it.
That's it.
Anime. Can't trust them.
You're
Well,
right.
I don't know. The timing of this movie is weird.
It's really not. Continue.
Okay. So the mom talks about a prophecy saying that actually this is one part that I wasn't paying attention to.
Obaba talks about a prophecy.
Yes, and this is the part that I missed because what I got is that there was some Dark Lord coming to save humanity from the forest.
A
And
Dark Lord coming?
that's what's in my notes, and that's why I think I might have missed something.
Yeah, I think you missed all of it. Okay, so the thing is, Nausicaa was questioning why SPS keeps traveling around the world. What is he looking for? And Obaba says, well, what he's looking for, despite the fact he denies it, he's looking for the prince that was promised. This man clad in blue who will come riding in, surrounded by, golden grain or a field of gold, who will unite humanity and the earth once more, or whatever
Was
the hell.
it blue or dark blue?
Blue.
Okay. I don't know why I had dark.
Because you're a fool.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. SPS wants to put the rumor to rest, but maybe he will one day. We'll find out. But this is where the movie starts picking up. Because some, UFO mothership comes along.
Not a UFO, not a mothership.
Sky ship. Airship.
It's a regular big airplane.
It looks like a mothership, though, dude. Just the lights.
It does not. When you
No,
say
it does
mothership,
not.
you're
It's
thinking of like a
just-
fly. It makes you think of like a flying
It's-
saucer. It's not.
It's a big plane with lots of windows.
It did have, all the alien... not
It's
aliens.
a big
the insects on
plane
it.
with lots of windows, and yes, it landed in the jungle, and because they're idiots, and now it's covered in bugs, so they're not flying so straight.
Yeah. And, you see for a split second, Nausicaa, she wanted to help. And for a split second, Nausicaa looks in the window, and she sees a girl. And she's all like, oh, shit.
At this point, Nausicaa is in the air on her glider. She's not staring through the window on the ground. She has full intent of going up there into the sky and helping them steer out of the way of trouble.
Yeah. And for a split second, she sees, like, hey, this isn't just like an insect airplane. Like, there are people on board.
Not once did she assume the insects have the technology to take flight.
Well, okay, things get a little weird here, though.
It does not get weird here.
Yeah, because, well, she sees the human girl, and she's all like, oh, shit, like, you know, we gotta make sure we help them now.
No, she always intended to help them.
She immediately said, oh, I'm gonna go help them steer and land the plane.
That's why she was up there. She wasn't, oh, snap, let's go check out this unmanned plane. She had full intent of helping everyone aboard.
Well, okay, fine.
But I guess she's taken aback a little bit when, you know, you see the face of someone who's about to die, because there's nothing she can do.
Well, we don't know that yet, because
she catches a glimpse.
Yeah, she catches the glimpse, and that's when the airplane, it just kind of, like, goes a lot faster than her and crashes, like, right into a wall and blows up.
You said we don't know that. Of course she knows what's going to happen. She's not blind to the mountain sides in front of her.
Well, you never know. Like, maybe they want to steer
know.
up.
You don't. No, because the thing of that side's going that fast. Nausicaä's well aware of what's about to happen.
Well, okay. If only the people on board were too. But...
Well, it's hard when you're dealing with bugs.
Yeah, you think the bugs would get off too.
And not just that. This as big as it is being heavily weighed down, which is why they're also having a lot of trouble.
Yeah. But anyway, the thing blows up into a fiery pit of whatever, and everyone's like, whoa, look at that explosion, great, awesome. But Nausicaä, she's all like, yo, like, stop looking at the fire, guys, we got people. And she ends up finding the girl that she saw in the window. And the girl says, like, hello, it is a pleasure to meet you. I am Princess Estelle of Magi or something.
I don't remember her name, but she's of the Pajits.
Oh, Pajit, yes.
Yeah.
And she's all like, pleasure to meet you, great to be here, but I need you to burn everything that's already on fire. And
just burn the cargo, make sure it doesn't survive.
Yeah. And I don't know if they do that.
Well, the thing is already being burnt, so they're just kind of worried about cleanup. And eventually you see them later when the fire has subsided. There's something else on board that they try to burn, but fire doesn't affect it. And I think a big important thing here is, though she is the princess of Pajit, it is discovered that it is a Tolmekian airship. And she was being held hostage because she was...
Wait, what?
Yeah.
This is where I got confused of all the different names of the places.
Yeah,
there's three places here. There's three kingdoms at play. All right, you have Pajit, which is where the princess is from. All right, and then you have the Tolmekians of Tolmec. All right, they kidnap the princess. All right, and then you have the people of the Valley of the Wind. They don't have a special name. I'm fine with calling them Wendigos if you guys are down.
Yeah, Wendigos.
Perfect.
Yeah, like, I was in the same boat as Craig, because I also thought, like, because she was chained up, I thought the insectoids captured her or something.
Again, no, they are insects.
Well, we're glad you're here then.
I did watch the movie, can confirm.
Yeah, but, yeah, Nausicaä saw the chains, she breaks her out, and, like, did she die in this instance?
Yes.
Okay.
With her dying breath, she gave the instructions, and then after she died... Nausicaä just broke the chains and crossed her arms and, gave a respectful little thing going on there.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Because, yeah, I didn't even know she died. I guess I missed that somehow, but... Because, like, it was later on in the movie, I was like, wait, she died?
She died then and there.
Yeah, okay. But, I think that this is the point where another alien comes along and Nausicaä has to... Or insects come along, and Nausicaä has to just kind of like mind control it away. And
not mind control it, soothe it, and lead it back home.
Yeah.
Again, these things are angry. It was stuck. I guess it was one of the ones that survived the crash because it was covered in rubble, and they lifted the rubble, and it was really angry. And it was calling out for help. So if she didn't get it to calm down, the whole town would have been, surrounded by insects coming to, heed its call.
Yeah, so she ends up helping it. They go fly around, play some games together, and she takes it home to like the I don't know, what do you call like the leader of the insects?
She didn't find the leader.
The
of
hive
insects.
queen. No, the like Hive Queen, she's there. Like she sees it in the distance, and like the Hive Queen just kind of gives her a nod and then goes away. And that's kind of when Nausicaa realizes that like the insects aren't bad and they're just misunderstood.
I think she
I feel
always
like she knew that. Yeah, always. She has this ability to see beyond how disgusting and ugly everything is. Again, we start off with her appreciating the beauty of this toxic world. It's just who she is.
Yeah, I guess you're right with that. But it's like that's when the viewer realized that there was more to this.
No.
No, I
Maybe you did.
yeah. They don't really hide this fact ever.
I don't like all the times I saw them on screen. They were red eyes. They were angry.
But they keep using terms with like blinded by rage. You know,
what were you watching or playing while you were watching this one, Rich?
Yeah.
Sudokus. Like I was doing a
There you
Sudoku,
go.
and I feel that with the Sudoku, like it makes my brain work harder and then pay more
because-
attention.
Yeah, you're paying
To
more
the
attention to the Sudoku. Yeah.
No, to the movie. Like it makes me think about things in a different way, more logically.
Clearly, no, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
You know what makes you think about a movie?
You thought
logically?
insects were flying the planes.
I was gonna say, you know what makes you watch a think about a movie is watching the movie.
Ooh, can I? Oh, you already said it.
Oh.
Damn.
My bad.
I watched the movie, dude.
My answer was gonna be doing Sudoku
Oh.
puzzles. Or nonograms, classic.
Oh, whatever. Okay, we're gonna go talk about the crash site again because Nausicaa, she's away, but now that lets all like the villagers, all the looters, the pillagers, they're gonna go in and just see what they can get from the crash site because
What are you talking about? Oh,
They
the
were-
people? What?
yeah, the Wendigos, they're trying to see what they can get from the
They're
crash.
not doing that. They're burning everything, or at least attempting to. Not only that, they're looking in their fields because that plane, because it landed in the jungle, that's why it was covered in bugs, was also covered in spores. And that's what's helping spread this toxic jungle around. So they're going around checking their crops and everything, their trees, their forests, and trying to burn those down too. Because one of those, as soon as they mature, spores spread everywhere and all the trees are infected.
Okay.
They're not looting. They're not looking for things to loot. They're doing that. And while
they
they're there,
did
they
find
also,
treasure though.
They didn't find treasure. They found out what was weighing the plane down so heavily.
Yeah, they found like the alien heart.
Not an alien.
Or robot heart.
Giant.
Closer. A giant warrior. Not a heart. It was heart-like, but it was laying dormant. 1,000 years ago, it was rumored that these giant warriors, which were invented by man, okay, these are a man-made construction.
How?
But they were bionic. I don't know, bud. 1,000 years ago, technology, they had something. They poisoned the entire Earth. This was more advanced civilization.
Okay.
Okay, bud?
The Titans.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they were necessarily that advanced, because actually, I guess they are.
They were pretty advanced.
Yeah, I
And
really
you see remnants of that technology in the tech they're using now.
Wait, is the glider a remnant of that technology?
I would imagine so, yes.
Okay, I just
You
thought
didn't
that
see
these
it's not
guys
just
were
a
more
glider,
advanced.
it had jet propulsions and crap on it. But you see them living these simpler lives as kind of like, medieval peasants or whatever, but they have this weird tech sprinkled throughout it.
Yeah. Okay, you win.
Yeah.
Where are we
It's a
going
nice
now?
world. It's really fun. Well, they find the giant heart, and they know of the rumors, and they put it all together. Okay?
Yeah.
So what happened was underneath the kingdom of Pajit, rumored that they found a dormant warrior, a giant warrior. What the hell they're calling him? I can't remember, but I think they were called giant warriors. And seeing how it was on a Tolmekian trip with a princess that was tied up, obviously Tolmec invaded Pajit, grabbed the princess and the warrior heart, and took off.
Yeah.
And now this poor little kingdom, the Wendigos, are stuck in the middle of this war between these two kingdoms, these countries, or whatever the hell you want to call them.
Yeah, and they're like, oh shit, this is gonna be bad. And it is, because the next day they try to, invade their land too, the Wendigo land.
The Tolmekians.
Yeah, the Tolmekians, they come
They're
in
invading.
and they're slashing up all the Wendigo guards, and then Nausicaa comes in because they're about to slit her father's throat or something.
They just shoot them.
Wait, they shot the
They
dad?
shoot the
You hear,
dad in bed.
A lot of gunshots.
Yeah, and then
he dead?
he's dead. He's immediately dead because after they shoot him, she hears it and she goes into his room, and then she just goes into a blind rage herself.
I thought he lived.
No, he died. He's dead.
Shit. Okay. Yeah. She then slaughters basically the whole army.
Doesn't slaughter them. Beats the crap out of them with her stick.
I thought
She
that
does
they died.
kill a few of them. Yeah, he does. She definitely does kill a few of them.
She hits him with a stick.
Yeah,
This
but
is a plot point later on.
They're shown to be dead. I think she
No,
says,
they're just hit with a stick.
Dude,
Look,
I bet I could.
The line you're referring to is her blind rage can lead her to kill. And I'm saying that specifically this is probably referring to the scene where she grabs a sword and goes to slice the guy's throat. However, SPS jumps in the middle of him, takes the hit with his arm, and puts his own dagger to the other guy's neck.
I guess I'll give this one to you.
Okay, I'm not saying maybe she did kill them, but she did hit him with a stick.
Never know, though. You never know.
I know you never know. I'm saying they probably have brain damage, but I don't think she actually killed anyone. I think SPS got in the way to stop it from actually getting there, but she was going to.
Okay. Well,
Okay?
boy, like my understanding of this movie is completely flipped on its head now.
That's every podcast, bud.
No, like this one more so than others. Because
I think the only one that probably wasn't was Artemis Fowl. You kind of were on that one, but I think the world was. You could look at the trailer and know what that movie was.
I still don't know what that movie was.
You know what that movie was. It was
There's
a
a man
mess.
eating shoveling dirt into his mouth.
And shooting it out of his ass.
I want to talk about Nausicaä more.
Oh, yeah, we can. Don't worry.
I want to talk about Artemis Fowl again.
Say they're both connected. They're both names taken from the Odyssey, so it's not like completely off.
We should have just like an Artemis Fowl revisited.
Yeah.
Just maybe the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, well, I'm fine with that.
Go back to it, and then we'll
Watch
have
it.
a much
Watch
deeper
it every-
appreciation.
Maybe we can get
for
the kid who played Artemis Fowl to be a guest on the podcast.
Oh, of course we can. Yeah,
What's
sure.
he doing?
I don't think his parents would allow him to be on the podcast.
Well, he'll be a year older.
I was gonna say, hopefully he emancipates himself from his parents by then. You know, celebrity kids.
Or we get
Well-
Colin Farrell.
Who?
Colin Farrell, who played his dad.
Oh, okay.
We said
I remember you were like in love with that man.
Yeah, he still is, considering.
he's
As soon as he got the chance, jumped right on it.
he's good old Colin Farrell.
I got nothing.
Me neither. I'm going to talk about the movie.
Let's go back, please. I'm sorry for bringing us down the Artemis tunnel.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so basically, SPS, he stops Nausicaä from doing whatever. And this is the point where we now get to have the leaders talk to each other, and they have some kind of truce. And, like, this is where I got a little confused, because, like, I thought that they were going to be all buddy-buddy now, but now that you mentioned that, like, the dad is dead, I'm like, okay, so this maybe wasn't as, like, nice as I thought it was. Like, I know that
Not
the
even
village...
kinda.
Like, I know the villagers surrendered all of their weapons, but I thought, like, you know, this is just kind of like what people do when they sign a truce. Like, they give each other
did
their
not
weapons.
sign a truce. No, they know the people of the village know they are outnumbered. So they'd rather just surrender now without, they're not going to die. For all they know, no one is, it's all fine right now. And then Obaba, who is angry and upset, is talking mad smack on all of them. And then shouts, they killed, the king. He's dead. Then the villagers they don't care anymore. They're ready to fight. They're willing to die right here. And they're going to, because the leader of the Tolmekians orders them to just slay them.
I thought that they were just upset, like the Wendigos. I thought that they were upset because the Tolmekians just wanted to burn down the jungle. And they were all like, no, don't touch the jungle.
No,
but...
you're like a year ahead.
Oh. No, I'm not a year ahead. This is where it happens.
You're like a year ahead.
They're just like, we don't need weapons. We're going to burn down the jungle. You can't burn down the jungle with their guns and like muskets.
No. Why would they? So wait, can you please bring us back to exactly what you said? The Wendigos threw away their weapons?
Yeah.
To stop the Tolmekians from burning down the forest.
Okay,
Because
hold
you
on,
can't
hold on.
burn down a forest with guns.
Yeah, you can't. Like,
Wait, again, I'm gonna walk you through your logic here.
yes.
The Wendigos throw away their guns
Uh-huh.
to stop the Tolmekians from burning down the forest.
Well, no,
Because
no,
you
no.
can't burn down a forest with guns.
Okay, I can see
I don't
where
even
you're
know what's
getting your
happening right
lines
now.
crossed here, but it makes sense.
I'm not
in
getting my
mind.
lines crossed. Hey, I'm saying what you said to me. It doesn't matter anyway. It's incorrect. They found out they killed the king.
Yeah, but they also found out that other stuff too.
No, they didn't. They found out they killed the king. They're ready to die. They're ready to die. And they're going to until Nausicaä steps in and goes, no, stop it. Again, she's this calming presence. She makes them back down. No one has to die today. All right, let's hear them out. Let's figure out what we're going to do here.
Yes, and that's where they say that they want to burn down the jungle and awaken the great creator or whatever.
No, incorrect.
Please continue. Correct me.
I don't even know what you're getting your information from.
The movie!
Clearly not.
I watched it!
All the Temekians want is the giant warrior, okay?
Yes, that's what they want to do.
So their plan is to pack up the giant warrior, take some more hostages, because boy, do they love taking hostages.
Okay, this is another thing that, like, you can clear up for me. Because, yeah, they were taking hostages, and I was like,
Yeah.
they have a truce. Why would they take hostages? So...
I wish I could tell you. I guess it's to prevent any funny business while they're gone. No, it's exactly to prevent any funny business while they're gone. Because along with because it's not just a few people going. It's a large portion of their army. They're taking like
Mark
4
Hamill.
different ships. Mark Hamill doesn't come till much later. He is not a
Oh.
Tolmekian.
No, I thought he was a Wendigo that got taken hostage.
No, that you're thinking of Edward James Olmos.
Oh, okay.
Edward James Olmos played something of a father figure. I guess more like an uncle to Nausicaä.
Was it Mito?
It is Mito, yeah, thank you. I couldn't remember his name. I know it started with an M and ended with an O. But yeah, Mito. That was Edward James Olmos.
Who is Mark Hamill?
Mark Hamill is one of the hires up of the Pajites, or Pajites, or whatever the hell they call him. I can't remember.
Okay.
But, so yeah, he has like 2 lines later on.
I was gonna say I didn't remember Mark Hamill in the movie,
he has,
and then
literally
he
has 2
talks,
lines.
or then I saw him in the credits. And I was like, oh,
Yeah. It's a shame. I mean, he's a great VA, but whatever.
Okay.
Am I supposed to keep going here? Or
Nah,
what?
I'll go on. I'm just going to say
Okay.
that, okay, they have their truce, and Nausicaä, she said, and she goes into her secret room, because she has, like, a secret bunker, and it turns out that she has been growing a lot of the poisonous stuff for her own use, but I guess it's not poisonous anymore, because she's using some kind of water. Special water. Non-poisonous water, actually, so maybe it's not so special. And it's just like basic.
Oh my god.
What?
So she took samples from the forest of the poison trees, all right? And she's been growing them in a non-toxic environment. They have clean water, and actual fertile, untainted soil that she get from around the well. All right? And she made the discovery that these aren't inherently poisonous plants. They're poisonous because they're taking the toxins from the ground.
And she's the only one with the power to
Not
cleanse.
power.
What?
Not cleansing.
They're cleansed, though.
she's just the only one who understands this.
She uses basic science and logic to come to the realization that the plants aren't inherently poisonous. They're taking the poison from the earth and, cycling it. These are normal ass plants.
Oh, classic!
And what she was
classic
hoping-
Nausicaä, just
Classic Nausicaä.
You'd
Not
think that
thinking
over the
everything-
course of 1,000 years, someone would have discovered this sooner.
Probably, but they're idiots. Again, they're like peasant folks who have other technology that I'm assuming, again, came from 1,000 years ago from more advanced civilizations that they found remnants of. They don't seem to be the brightest.
and you got like Obama shouting out, her
Obama.
Obama
Oh, okay.
shouting her,
Yeah, her ancient wisdoms.
ancient wisdom. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
sounds like a load of bullshit anyway.
Yeah, I mean, what did she do? She wasn't wrong. Let's not throw Obama under the bus here. But yeah, that's what's going on there. And she was hoping that she was growing these plants for the purpose of trying to heal her father, trying to find a cure.
Oh, but I guess that doesn't matter now.
No, that's what she says. She stopped the water flowing here. These all plants can wither and die for all I care. There was no point.
I still wish that when watching the movie that I actually knew the father died. But
that's on you, bud. They break into his house, they cut away to the outside, and you hear just a hail of gunfire.
Like, did they show his dead body?
They did not show his corpse. No, this film, unlike other films of Studio Ghibli fame, not really graphic in that nature. But boy, oh boy, I can't wait till we get the Princess Mononoke, because that's something.
Good, because like I need those. Like I
need more than to spell it out for you.
Yeah, I need more than context clues.
You can't just infer it or imply it with you to infer.
Like, that's what a good movie does. They show you things.
I wouldn't say that. No, not a good movie does not need to spell it out for you.
Depending on which movie you're talking about, though.
Let's talk about Nausicaä Valley and the Valley of the Wind, or of the Valley of the Winds.
Okay, we're going on to the next day. Nausicaä is ready to go fly away with some airships, I guess. The Temeliolites, or whatever they're called.
Being held hostage by the Tolmekians.
Tolmekians, yes.
Along with 5 other people.
Yeah, so they're all going around, they're flying around, doing their business, and I guess that they're probably transporting something, maybe? I don't know. But
they are transporting hostages and tons of food. They decided they couldn't actually take the heart of the giant or whatever. You see, now you got me calling it a heart. Jesus. The giant warrior.
What? It is a heart.
It's too big.
Heavy. It's not a heart. It's like a pod that it's like a chrysalis.
Like
he's
a seed.
Of it developing.
It's the seed to grow the dormant giant.
It's like a chrysalis. It's like
a chrysalis, yeah. He's inside of it. Again, they said it was a heart because it was pulsating and beating, but he's actually inside there growing.
Like a baby.
Like a baby.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. This makes sense now.
Yeah, it always did. Just
Okay.
not to you.
Okay, so yeah, Nausicaa's in the air with all the hostages, but something's up because they have a weird formation and they're expecting an attack. And they do get attacked by, I don't know who, I guess it was the Pajits?
Yeah, it's
Shia LaBeouf.
It's Shia LaBeouf. It is, I guess, their prince, because he is he's brother to the lady that was on the ship that died.
Yo, do you know what really stood out to me during this? So he's shooting everyone up, and then Nausicaa just basically like undresses.
Does not undress.
No.
Yes.
No, she climbs to the top of the plane and T-poses.
No, she like undresses so that her cat can get inside her cleavage.
Oh, yeah, she opens up her shirt so the Tater can be safe.
This is very...
She does not undress.
Did you not see this, Craig?
I did see this. She just opens her shirt so the thing can get inside. What are you...
That's not undressing.
How old is she supposed to be?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You don't
cares?
see
You don't see
titties or
anything?
nipple or nothing.
She just opens it a little bit so it can go inside of her shirt.
It was very jarring.
I mean, I feel like it was fine. I didn't think anything inherently sexual about it.
No,
I thought this is the Ghibli man just trying to do the fan service for all the anime
it was
boys.
not.
No, this isn't Kiki's Delivery Service. This is a far cry from it.
Oh yeah, Kiki's Delivery Service was much different.
That was all fan service.
It was not this fan service, like weird fetish stuff. Like the cow licking scene is just ingrained in my mind and I can't get it out.
Okay, so this is supposed to be more wholesome.
Well, you see, that's the problem. I think Kiki's the more wholesome movie overall. It's just a lot of weird stuff going on in there.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, anyway, can all the planes just crash land now?
I feel like maybe one of them actually gets the chance to get crash land.
The rest of them just explode.
So what happens is Nausicaä stands out on the top, holds her arms out, and this stops what's-his-face, Shia LaBeouf, from actually firing more so on this ship that she's in. Okay? And if anything, leaves him open to be shot at himself. So his plane is going down into the forest, or jungle, or whatever the hell they're calling it now. I don't care. Okay? But the ship that Nausicaä on is on fire, and she has to escape. So she runs to a gunship. On her ship is her, the princess of Tolmec, whatever.
Yo,
We
she's
haven't really
awesome.
introduced. We haven't introduced her yet.
Yeah, she's
But
awesome.
she's been there the whole time. I believe that's Uma Thurman.
Yeah, she's a badass because she has like a robot arm and she has like a robot suit, and I don't know, she's awesome. She's cool. I like her.
She's a terrible person.
She's horrible. She's a bitch.
Yeah, she's horrible.
What are you
I knew
talking
Richard
about?
would like her, though, because they're both terrible people.
Like, I thought she was the
But-
most relatable character in the movie.
I know, of course she is, because she's a terrible person.
She's
We went over
horrible.
this. She's absolutely horrible. Everything
Like-
is a slight against her. She's very vindictive, and she's terrible.
Like, the only thing that didn't make her relatable, though, was the fact that she lost an arm. Like, her robot arm, like, you thought that it looked cool, but there's nothing there.
Hey, still a chance.
What do you mean?
You could always lose an arm, buddy. Also, you don't know this yet. You're skipping way ahead.
But it was cool!
Again, you don't know this yet. So anyway, this is the three people on that ship with Nausicaä, okay?
Wait, it was her. No, did you say the other guy? It was Mito,
I
right?
said yes, I said her, Mito, and the princess who we failed to introduce until now. Okay? So they all get on the gunship and set sail for adventure because there was like a little cargo ship that had the rest of the hostages on it, and that's what they're going to get. They're going to get them, and they're going to do a nice, safe landing in the jungle. As safe as they can. All right? And this scene is wonderful and great because I love it because you have the 5 men in the ship, or 4 of them, I guess, at this point. And they're all screaming how they're going to die. And that's okay. They accepted their fate. Guess we're going to die. I'd rather just jump out of this plane than crash land. And Nausicaä is telling them, no, don't do that. We're going to glide you to safety, all right? Just throw the cargo out. You're going to be fine. And they go, oh, we're going to die. It's fine. Leave us
This
alone.
is the
Leave
weird
us be.
thing.
It's
Because-
great.
Because, yeah, like, she ends up, like, just trying to talk sense into them, and the only way that she can is by taking her mask off. And then they're all like, oh my god, girl, what are you doing? You need to put your mask back on!
It's so good. She puts her entire existence in danger because it's poisonous out there to get their attention and have them save themselves.
Yeah, so they're all like, yo, you better mask up. And then she does mask up, and then they just start dropping their cargo.
First, she gives them a reassuring smile, and in that moment, they realize, you know what? We're gonna be okay. We just gotta listen.
Yeah.
Nausicaa's very cool. I love her.
Yeah. So she ends up saving the boys. Everyone crash lands, though, but pretty much everyone's safe, I think.
They
And
don't really crash. They land pretty.
Yeah, they land safely in like a little watery area.
yeah, and this is the part that gets a little weird. Because they had the truce with the Temeculates, but the leader of them, the princess...
You think, again, you keep calling this a truce. And they literally took over. It's a very... Listen to us or you're going to die. We're going to kill you.
No, they were
aren't
friends at one point, and that's why this scene matters so much.
They aren't friends.
Well,
They
now we
literally showed
learn
up
that
with
they
a whole
weren't
bunch
friends.
of tanks and shit, and they were just like, we're taking this, and that was it.
Yeah,
No.
listen to us or you're dead. They're not friends.
They agreed, though. They agreed, like, yes, let's destroy the forest together.
No! What are you doing? You've not watched this movie. You saw maybe the last half of it, and you're just going on that.
I watched the movie, and that's why this part means so much, because the princess of Temecula, she
my
ends
God.
up turning a gun on all of the people, like, yo, you thought we were friends now? Yeah, right.
No, she said that. She literally said that because Nausicaä turned her back on her because she doesn't care about her. She's not a threat. All right? And she took it as, oh, you should have turned your back on me. We're not friends. You saved my life. Who cares? I'm still in control here. All right? She has a control issue.
And this is why she really sucks. Like,
Yeah, I understand why Richard relates to her, and I knew that was coming because he has the same issues. Let's not pretend all of a sudden.
sucks also.
He does suck. He sucks a lot.
I like to think I'm getting better.
You like to think that, but clearly you're not. Again, you're saying how cool this woman is and how you relate to her. Obviously, you're not getting better.
He did help me get a Shredder figure.
Great.
I'm a
All your
good
sins are
person.
forgiven. Yeah, I'm sure you are, buddy. Anyway, that's why this is not that big of a deal.
Okay.
I think the bigger deal is Nausicaa's reaction to stop that. What are you doing? You shoot
Yeah.
that thing, we're all gonna die.
Yeah, because
Just calm down.
because the insects are going to descend upon them because they don't like it when people are using guns.
Yeah. They're very loud. It's scary.
Yeah. So this is the point, though, that the insects, they come and descend upon the area anyway, but they're all friends because they start like taking their feelers out and start licking everyone, and they teleport Nausicaa to Dreamland. And this is where, like, I think that there was some kind of symbiotic relationship. Is that the word for it?
Sure.
Yes, in which there was a transfer of knowledge. Like, they give her the knowledge of the old ones, and everything becomes clear to her into, like, what she has to do. And, well, I guess
I feel like all they really do is tell her where the guy is.
What guy?
The guy who the prince from Vajit.
Oh, yeah, I guess they do that, too. But, she ends up finding him, and she just kind of scolds him for being a murderer, but she's still okay with him.
He killed a lot of bugs, so she's got to get out of there now because there's no calming him down. She also tells, the other princess and her buddies that, you know what, you guys go on without me. I'm about back at an hour. Just head back to the valley. All right?
Yes.
So that's what their plan is. They don't just leave in the middle of a jungle to die. They're good.
Yeah,
they're just chilling for the bugs to calm down.
Yeah, but her and her new boyfriend, they get eaten by quicksand. And,
not really eaten, but sure.
Yeah, and she has a flashback to the good old days. Well, not really good old days because she was playing with one of the aliens, and then like
not an alien
or insects, the ohms, and like she wanted to keep one as a pet and just be like BFFs forever. But all the soldiers, all the Wendigos, they were all like, "Yo, girl, you can't keep that. You have to give it to us." And, like, they stole it from her, and she wasn't happy about that.
I don't think she necessarily wanted to keep it as a pet, either. I think it just showed up, a little baby one. And she didn't want it to get hurt, so she was hiding it by a tree.
Yeah, But they stole it from her to keep it and, like, do experiments.
To kill it, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Like, do they know, like, the biology, the makeup of these things? Are they trying to figure out anything with them?
I don't think I mean, I'm sure they know enough of it, because everything they have, their houses, their weapons is all made from, the shells of them. But I don't know if they're going as far as to study them and figure out what their deal is. I think they're very content of, well, these things live in the poison jungle. We don't like going in there. We don't destroy it. We respect it. We understand what it is for the most part. It's not hurting us beyond the poison. And they just kind of deal with it, They live next to this jungle, and they're kind of content with just it existing.
So caveman logic.
Not really caveman logic. It's just they're comfortable.
Okay.
And they don't feel the need to rise up against the bugs.
Okay, that makes sense. So, anyway, So they get eaten by the quicksand, they have that flashback, and that's kind of where also the viewers learn, like, oh, these guys are good, and Nausicaa's a good person. And
I think Nausicaa's a good person from the very beginning.
Debatable, but I'm going to continue.
No, I don't think so.
Well, maybe good person is the wrong way to say it. Maybe like special. She's special. She's gifted.
She knows how to de-escalate a situation. They show that time and time again.
You kind of get the idea here that she's going to be really important to the story and the resolution of the conflict.
Do you realize at this moment that Nausicaa is really important to the story of Nausicaä of the Valley of the Wind?
Well, there are more parallels here to other works, and you just kind of get the sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go on now.
Please.
So, okay, they get eaten by the quicksand, and they get spit out, like, underneath all of the jungle, where it's actually okay to breathe. And Nausicaa, she's actually in love with the place, because, like, she can breathe, she can kiss the ground, she can do whatever she wants here, and no masks necessary. So...
This scene, I was so funny, because, like, first you see her standing up...
Because of the joke.
What?
It's so funny because of the joke. This is the scene with the one joke.
Well, yeah, that joke. But I was gonna say that when the first thing you see is you see her standing up, and the next thing you know, she's just laying face down. I thought she got like passed out or something. I was like, what the hell just happened?
She became overwhelmed with emotion.
Yeah.
She comes to more of an understanding of how this world works.
No, she already had that when she did the mind sync.
She didn't get that from there. No, this is where she realizes exactly what's going on here. The purpose of the jungle, the purpose of the bugs, what the quote unquote sand was that she found underneath the well that was helping her grow these plants, but non-toxic versions. She understands why this place she can breathe. She gets what the world is doing. And she's just overwhelmed with joy that the world is fixing itself. Okay? So the plants are absorbing all the pollution that's in the soil and just kind of releasing it above to get rid of it. What's also happening is these trees, they age, they calcify or whatever, they become solid, and then they break down into the sand, which again helps further purify the water. So eventually, over time, the world will repair itself naturally. And to keep this cycle going, the bugs evolved to stop people from interfering with the jungle. That is their purpose in all of this. And this is the moment she realizes that it all makes sense now.
Yeah, like they found the Holy Land, and the bugs have just been protecting the Holy Land the entire time, so that
Not
it
really
doesn't
a Holy
become corrupted.
Land. It's just the underside of the jungle. It's all there.
Well, it's still holy to them, though.
It's not
like
really
it's special,
holy.
I
important.
don't even
Sorry,
know what exists. What are you talking about?
no, the
How's
Holy
the
Land
Holy
for the
Land?
insects.
Not Holy Land. Again, this is all underneath the earth. This is all there.
Okay, whatever.
Not a holy location.
There's
Do you
no
wanna give-
religion here?
Like, there are so many parallels to religion, though. Here,
I'm waiting.
okay. Well, I don't want to spoil the movie.
Okay,
Do you want,
continue.
unless we want to just get to the end of the movie, so I can give you all.
We'll spoil it when we get there. I just said keep going.
Okay. So yeah, they're in the Holy Land, but they
Not a
decide
Holy
that.
Land.
Okay, whatever. I don't know. They eventually leave it though, and that's okay because I'm just going to go into the other. Like, I'm going to talk about the tribes. I'm going to talk about the politics now. Is that fine?
I don't think you're capable of that, but go for it.
Okay. So what is the T name? That tribe?
Tolmekians.
The Tolmekians. They're the evil ones. At least the ones that we think might be evil.
I wouldn't say evil. They're the more militant ones. They love war and battle.
Yes. So they now have control of the heart. And the princess of their area,
have the control of the heart. They've been having it when they took over the freaking Wendigo place.
Yeah, but
When
now
took
they're
over the valley.
actually doing stuff with it, though.
It's been doing things by itself.
Yeah. So the man, I guess he's now in charge of the army because they assumed that the princess was dead. The Tolmekian princess.
Well, they don't. They know she's gone. He's been in charge.
Yes.
While this scene is happening, they learn that her ship went down.
Yeah. But I love it here where the man is just looking at the heart and he says, the more I gaze at you, the more attracted to you I get. And
It's upsetting.
yeah, it was because he's just looking at this veiny monster thingy and it's all like, this,
But, the worst part is, because again, not a heart. You start seeing the face develop inside of it. And it has, these weird jagged teeth. And it's very upsetting to look at.
I didn't even see the teeth. I just saw how veiny it was.
Yeah, that's because you're not, again, you stopped at it being a heart, but it's not. It's like a cocoon. And you can see through it, and you can see its face, and it's upsetting.
Yeah, but
This thing is nasty.
The warrior is being revived, and at this point, I think that the Tolmekian princess is trying to convince someone to steal the warrior from someone else. Because, originally the Tolmekian princess, she wanted the warrior before the other clans could get the warrior, because, whoever holds the warrior holds all the power. And I guess that not everyone wanted this, because the Wendigos wanted to keep it dormant.
The Wendigos know what this thing is capable of. These giant warriors are what led the destruction of the world 1,000 years ago. They want to kill it. Their whole big plan is to seize control of it at best and drown it in the lake of acid that they live right next to, because, it's there. All right? So at this point, you can say, I guess, the Tolmekian princess has been captured, because everyone that she knows, they believe, they got word that she's probably dead.
Yes.
All right? So they're just kind of talking to her. They're really nice people. And she's saying at this point, well, you can't destroy the thing. That's insane. Don't even try that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You guys might as well try to seize control of it for yourself. I believe she's playing a con on them, Because I don't think she's fully given up yet. And her words, and she mainly just doesn't want them to touch it. She wants this thing alive. Because right now, as it stands, the Wendigos outnumber the Tolmekians. So they have the upper hand.
Yes.
So that's basically it. She knows the situation. She just wants to survive. She wants not just her, well, not really herself, but the warrior to survive long enough for her to get back to her people, her army.
Okay, gotcha.
And they'll take things from there.
Mm-hmm.
Because war is about to break out amongst these two boys.
But war already broke out because the Pajit boys, they got their city destroyed.
No, I'm talking about the Wendigos.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about war between the Wendigos and Tolmekians. Yes, at this point, we go back to Nausicaä, and they're flying to Pajit, and they see that the town is in complete ruin. Yeah. And around that town is infested with now the corpses of insects everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And Shia LaBeouf is saying, oh my god, this was not worth it. This price was too high to pay. And Nausicaa's like, what the hell are you talking about, boy?
Yeah, because everyone's alive.
And then enter Mark Hamill.
Yeah, like it didn't matter because everyone was still alive. Mark Hamill comes in and he's all like, yo, we're going to go fuck up some Tolmekians now. And we're also going to burn the jungle too. And Nausicaa, she's all like, no, don't do that. And they say like, shut up, Nausicaa, we're going to capture you. But the little Pajit boy, like the prince, I guess, like the twin of the princess.
I think you're still confused.
No, I'm not confused.
You're very confused because you are. All right, so what happened to the town of Tolmec is the kingdom is what they did was to get rid of the I'm sorry, Pajit. God, this is Pajit.
I was going to say, did you watch the movie, dude?
I did watch the movie. All right, bud? I'm correcting you right now. They sent the bugs to themselves. They destroyed their own city to get rid of the Tolmekians. They have a baby, and they're using it to enrage the bugs.
This was the most upsetting thing with the baby. It is the most
upsetting thing with the baby, yes, but we're not there yet.
Okay.
So the plan now is because they know where the heart of the heart. God, I hate you. The giant warrior lays dormant. They know where it is, so their plan is to fly this baby to the Valley of the Winds and just decimate everyone. Okay?
Uh-huh.
They don't care who's getting killed as long as the Tolmekians are dead too and they can get the giant warrior themselves. That is their plan. Okay?
Yes.
While this is happening, we cut back to the valley, and we are discovering, because they didn't get to finish their sweep of the spores, the forest that surrounds the valley is now infected.
Oh,
that is now why the plan is to burn the forest down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the people there don't want that to happen.
Yes.
Okay, so it just adds more to the unrest. That is where your forest burning comes into play.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so again, it's like the last part of the movie, the forest burning is a thing.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to just jump into the last part of the movie now.
We're there. I mean, after, Nausicaa gets captured. That does happen. Mark Hamill,
she gets captured, and the Pajit prince, he's all like, yo, don't capture her. What she's saying is true. What she's saying is right. We got to do what she says. But Mark Hamill, he's all like, yeah, right, squirt. And then he just, like, karate chops him and kills him.
Yeah, some other guy hits him from behind and knocks him out.
Oh, okay.
He had a gun on Mark Hamill the whole time.
Oh, yeah, because he did actually, come up from behind and take his gun.
Yeah, and take his gun and said, all right, let her go. Nausicaa, go warn your people. And then the prince gets knocked out.
Yeah, but whatever, it doesn't even matter. Nausicaa gets jailed up, but the Pajit, like, his mother ends up breaking Nausicaa out because, like, Nausicaa helped bury the sister or whatever.
No, I think it's just because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, but that also
the
citizens realize it's their, what's going on, and they're like,
you can't just decimate an entire kingdom. That's terrible. Go rescue your people.
Yeah. So okay. So now we're going to talk about that baby thing, the baby bug that was being transported.
But at this point, Nausicaä does get a change of clothing. That's important. She's not wearing a red dress. That's how they snuck her out.
Yeah, it's what the princess was wearing, I think.
No, it's just what that other girl was wearing.
Yeah, just a girl that was with her.
No,
the princess is, well, it's a similar dress, sure, but it's not her dress. They didn't.
Okay, fine, whatever.
They didn't take the princess's clothing.
They looked the same.
I'm
They
saying
undressed the corpse and
they went back. First, they went back to the valley. They found where they buried the princess. They grave robbed her, and then brought that clothing to Nausicaä. Now we're all caught up.
Well, I mean, that didn't necessarily happen, but it was okay. So it wasn't necessarily like what the princess was wearing at the time, but it's like you have the same outfit. Like Princess Jasmine has a million of the same outfits.
The people of Pajit tend to wear the same clothing.
Whatever,
That's what
fine.
it seems like.
But she had special clothes. Never mind.
She didn't. Just the fact that another woman was wearing those clothing tells you that she didn't have special clothing.
Well, it is special clothing, and you find that out later why it's special.
It's not special.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I can't wait to just throw you in a wood chipper, honestly. Continue.
Okay. So we're going to talk about the Ohms, because the Ohms are stampeding because the Pajit boys, I guess that they're carrying like a baby Ohm, just like from
the bottom of a pod with wires inside of it, with it just bleeding profusely.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, like a bunch of
Yeah.
spears and ugh.
It's
But
gross and sad.
But it also has like guns on it, but Nausicaä, she comes trying to glide in and like she starts getting shot at, and one of the gunmen says like, "Oh, we shouldn't be shooting her." The other gunman just wants her shot down, and she ends up getting shot like 15
kinda
times
skipped
though.
The whole scene.
What scene?
Well, because while she's escaping the the Pajit's airship, they're being raided by other Tolmekians who are out for blood. And while they're being raided, she meets back up with Sir Patrick Stewart and Mito.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, it helps bridge this relationship that they build with the other kingdoms at the end of the movie.
I mean, I guess so, but that's not like the main story here.
I know, but it is important.
Okay, fine. Let me know when I can talk about her getting shot.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just saying that while she leaves with Mito, PJS, what the hell? I forgot Sir Patrick Stewart.
SPS.
Stays behind, SPS. Stays behind and saves all the, like, basically the whole city, Kingdom of Pajit, that's in this one ship. Because he's a really cool dude. That's it. It helps their relationship at the end of the movie.
Okay, so now Nausicaä, she's gliding along. She has to go help the baby Ohm. But while she's trying to do that, she gets shot at like 15 times, and like
She gets shot twice. She gets shot in the shoulder, and she gets shot in the leg, the ankle, I guess.
Yeah, so
And again, this whole time she's doing the T-pose again, which I guess is like the signature move of the Pajit princess. Because that's why everyone is so hesitant to shoot her. Because every time she does it, they flash back to a moment that she did that.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
Yes.
like I thought it was more like, hey, like, you know, I'm a holy object.
No one's... Oh, okay. She's a person, not an object.
Well,
not
that's not
holy.
what she's saying doing that.
By T-posing.
Yeah,
She's an object now. No.
No, like a holy figure.
Not a holy thing. It's, I'm unarmed. I'm
no,
not
it's
going
like
to
Jesus
hurt
on
you.
the cross, dude.
It's not like Jesus on the cross, dude.
No, like
Rich
that's
loves
the
to
same
bring back
pose that
Jesus.
Jesus would do.
He can't fucking do anything but bring back Jesus. It's the only thing he fucking knows about.
Because
Yes, I remember how Jesus constantly would go in front of armies and just fucking T-pose on the haters.
well, okay, not the haters, but like the Romans and the non-believers.
Just T-posing on all the haters.
Okay, so like, I mean, well, he did T-pose, like, that was his big send-off, though. I don't know.
And then he dabbed.
I feel like I'm
Yes.
being offensive here now. He's,
Yeah.
like, whatever, fine. Like,
Again, having your arms spread out like that, it conveys vulnerability.
yes.
You can't do much when you're doing that. That's what she's doing. Not everything is Jesus, pal.
Oh, boo, dude! But the end of the movie totally is Jesus.
When he T-poses on all the haters.
No, we'll get there. We'll get there, dude.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, she's T-posing on the haters, but she ends up crashing into them and they all fall down. And this is the part where I don't know what the two men were doing, but she's just concerned about the baby Ohm.
I assume they got knocked out. They crash landed.
Yeah, and that's the only
Like
thing.
actually crash landed this time.
Yeah. So, but she goes up to the baby Ohm and she apologizes, like, I'm so sorry that humans are shitty. And, but the baby Ohm, like, it just wants to, like, go away. And she's all like, no, you can't do that. You're going to bleed to death if you keep moving. But it keeps moving. And then he tries to, like, take a drink of water in some acid
No,
lake.
he doesn't try to take a drink of water. He's trying to go through the lake of acid because the rampaging insects are on the other side of it.
Oh, okay.
And she's saying, you can't go through that. You are definitely going to die. It's going to get into all your wounds and you will die. You're done for.
Yeah, but he just pushes her into the lake and she just hurts her foot off. Like, and then...
She burns
She
her
hurts
foot.
her foot off.
It doesn't. Also,
No.
doesn't burn it off.
No, Craig. Hurts her foot off.
Hurts her.
I meant to say burns her foot off.
But it also doesn't burn it
doesn't
off.
do that.
It
No,
just
it
burns
just-
it.
Again,
It's like
She's
that
hurt.
volcano movie with the James Bond man.
It is not. It's the foot where he got shot, so it's exposed and bleeding, and acid lake water is getting in there, and it hurts her quite a bit.
If she didn't have the wound, would she have been fine?
Probably because the boot was fine.
Oh, okay.
The boot didn't melt or nothing, but this helped, convey the feeling of, buddy, don't go in there. Because at that moment when she starts screaming and she like passes out from pain, the thing stops.
Gotcha. Okay. So, I guess she ends up getting the baby to stop doing whatever it was doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
After she screams and passes out from pain.
Okay.
The baby's like, oh, snap. This ain't good.
Is this now where the warrior awakens?
If you want to cut back, sure, why not? The insects are encroaching closer and closer on the people who are at this point are looking to fight each other. They don't even know what's happening yet.
Yeah, they want to fight each other, and the Tolmekians, they have the warrior, but he's like dripping, he's oozing, and it's
Well, no, that is well, you see, you're jumping ahead a little bit because right now, what's stopping the Tolmekians from actually just trying to slaughter the rest of the Valley folk is the idea that the Tolmekian princess wants to see Nausicaä return.
Mhm.
She wants to see if she has what it takes to come back from the valley, and she just wants to have a conversation and get to know her a little better. Thus making Nausicaä the Goku of this series.
Yes. And, well, okay. So Nausicaä is the Goku of the series, but
Yes.
Goku is the Jesus of the series, too.
Oh my god.
So this is how we have the parallels, dude.
Yes, the way Jesus died, then came back, and then died again, and then came back, and then died for a third time before eventually coming back.
Third time's
Just
the charm.
Jesus. Third time's the charm.
Just
okay.
like Jesus.
Just like Jesus, baby.
Well, it makes sense. Okay. I kind of
But,
missed some of the things that you said. When was she the Goku of the series? What happened? What'd you say?
Okay, so what was stopping the Tolmekians from waging battle immediately against the rest of the Wendigos was the fact that she wanted to wait until Nausicaä returns.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, and again, because she developed a kind of fondness for her.
And she just
wants to
says,
get to know
fuck
her a
it.
little better.
Let's go to war.
Yeah, because it's because she stops and has a conversation with one of the valley folk who's sitting there and talking about his hands and how he's suffering from the same disease as Nausicaa's father's. But when Nausicaä sees these hands, she sees it's the hands of a worker. She understands everything. She says she loves these hands. And they were comparing her, the princess of Tolmekia to the princess of the valley. And she's not having any of it.
Yeah.
So
It's
she
like-
goes, screw it!
It's like
We're
when
gonna kill 'em
Vegeta
all.
is waiting for Goku, right?
Yes, exactly. God, I love that whole thing.
Okay.
He wants to give him a chance.
He's like,
Yes.
Give him.
he's like, I
looking
hear
for a fight."
Goku's really strong. We better not kill everybody, and we'll wait for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, this is parallel. I think these are the parallels that Richard was referring to earlier, to the parallels to other literature. I'm surprised he picked up on them.
Yeah, sorry, I get the Bible confused with Dragon Ball Z all the time.
I get it. They're both very long and take forever to actually get anywhere.
See, that's another shirt right there.
It's another shape?
No, a shirt.
Oh, shirt.
Put that on a shirt.
Yeah.
I get the Bible confused with Dragon Ball
No,
Z
it's just
all
a
the
picture.
time.
It's just a picture. It's just a picture of the Bible, but it has DBZ written on it. It's fine.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
they're about to slaughter them
What
all.
are the Bibles in every hotel room? Is that the King James?
It's just a DBZ manga.
I think it's
Volume 1 of Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
in every hotel room.
it's the Akira Toriyama Bible, Richard.
Ah, yes, I like that.
Yeah. So anyway, they're about to slaughter the Valley folk when who crashes lands in the middle of them? Oh, it's
Goku.
it's Mito and it's not Goku.
Oh, my bad.
It's Mito and
Oh my god, and
Momonoshi.
Nausicaä has the glider like Goku has the Nimbus.
Yes, he does. You see, that's all there. It's all connected. Anime is just one series they keep recycling. I said it. I'm not afraid. Anyway, Sir Patrick Stewart and Mito crash land in the middle of the battle, and they tell him exactly what's happening. The bugs are coming. This is what the Pidgeots did. We have to stop them. Everyone run to safety. You're gonna die. And that is when the Namekian princess breaks out the giant warrior before he's ready.
Yeah, before he's ready, and that's why he's like oozing. It looks like he's dissolving in midair. Well, not midair, but just
Yeah,
like
he's just melting.
That's
Yeah,
if
like
you
he's
if
goo.
you take a cake out of the oven before it's ready, you know, it's
Yeah.
not done.
It's not gonna hold. You could eat it. It'll be fine, I guess, but it's not gonna be great. It's not gonna last you long.
No.
yeah. So he ends up shooting like lasers out of his eyes or mouth or something.
His mouth.
Yeah, at like all the bugs, but it turns out like it doesn't affect the bugs, or the bugs keep coming.
There's a lot of bugs.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just like Super Boo shoots a laser out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Or Raditz. No, who shoots the
Both
lasers?
of them.
A lot
They
of
all
them.
do.
Nappa.
I can't tell you how many people. Oh. So in this case, the bugs are the media,
Oh.
and that comes into play later.
But I get a little confused at this point because I think I missed something that happened in which the warrior died and the aliens were appeased.
No
and
aliens.
The insects were appeased by this and their red eyes turned blue.
Not what happened. No. So he shoots his lasers off twice and dies immediately. At this point, Nausicaä is coming down with the baby, and she just stops in the middle of the stand, like right in front of him. All right, and they just rock her. They don't care. They run her over, and then the bugs are still going.
I love that scene because she doesn't get run over. She gets
she gets
launched into
flown,
the air.
launched into the air. Yeah, it's great.
She's just like, they're just like, boop, and she just, it doesn't make any sense.
It's whatever. I mean, she was what, on her glider when they hit her?
I don't know. She looked like she should just get run over.
I'm sorry they didn't. She didn't just get like grisly killed. I guess.
She should have been.
I think it was more meaningful if they do the slow motion, getting tossed into the air and seeing her lifeless body crash to the ground. Well, you don't really see it crash to the ground. You see it crash into the stampede of bug boys,
Like the Lion King.
just like the Lion King, except not quite like the Lion King.
Oh,
Because-
what's the thing called? Like Kawambi, Prince of the Jungle?
What?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about either.
The thing Lion King is based off that
Kimba?
anime.
Kimba? Yeah,
Kimba!
he's talking about Kimba.
Yeah, it's like Kimba.
Yeah, it's more akin to Kimba.
Anime's recycled.
And yeah, it's all the same thing over and over and over. again.
Bringing
That's
it
fine.
together.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
but thank you. I appreciate that. But eventually, the bugs stop, and they just kind of make room for the baby. And Nausicaä, at this point, might as well just be dead. And that's
She
what
is
subsides their
dead.
anger. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I guess at this point, Nausicaa's dead, and the aliens, they use their
Not aliens.
or the ohms, they use their feelers to lift her up and heal her. And it's I want to bring the parallel back here, but it's kind of like when
this is like when you wish on the Dragon Balls and you bring Goku back.
No, it's like when the Romans
assuming he's done with his training.
No, it's like when the Romans
because he'll just not come back if he's too busy training.
No. It's like when the Romans took Jesus off the cross.
Bring me back to life, but I'm going to hang out with this hilarious mother lover right here. He's really funny. And then he does his impression of the Nokia ringtone to show how funny he is, and everyone's like, "Oh, okay, Goku, take your time. I get it."
No, it's like Jesus.
What's the Nokia ringtone?
That's my King Kai doing an impression of the Nokia ringtone.
Does he do that?
He does do that, yes. It's the scene where Goku has to prove that he's ready for the training by telling him a joke.
Oh.
And then to show an example, King Kai tells his own joke. And I don't remember the punchline. I just remember him going, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I don't remember that.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but it's a really good scene.
I'll have to watch it again.
It's well worth it. I don't know if that's in the original dub or Kai. It's one or the other.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to movie because we're almost done.
We're almost there. I mean, we're still talking about the movie. We're talking about the parallels.
Can I talk about my Jesus parallel now?
No, we've decided that's garbage collectively.
But it worked.
There is no Jesus parallel.
There's no Jesus parallel.
Yes, dude. When the Romans took Jesus off the cross, he ascends into heaven, and it's like Nausicaä when she ascends into the golden plains.
She's literally on the golden plane. The golden plane is the feelers.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
She didn't ascend anywhere.
They ascended her up into the feelers because they put their feelers up in the air like they just don't care.
They picked her up with the feelers.
Same thing.
She didn't leave into a higher plane of existence.
It was higher than what everyone else was standing on.
Yes, they elevated her by like a few feet.
No, dude, those ohms are like 50 bajillion feet tall.
They are 50 bajillion feet tall.
And she was even higher than the ohms.
Well, yes, again, the ohms are
lifting
probably
her up. Yeah,
like if you stack maybe 3 or 4 people tall. They're not gigantic giants. They're big.
Like, well, I don't know, but like when she's up there,
they're like I don't know,
they're
30 feet tall,
look,
maybe.
They're fairly large.
Yeah.
But again, not ascending into a different reality, no matter how much you'd like her to.
Well, it kind of is because like even her dress changes blue.
Her dress doesn't change blue because of that. You idiot.
When does her dress change blue?
No, she wasn't. She was wearing a red dress. The dress became stained with the blood of the baby That's why it's blue now.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. Again, not really magical. Yes, the have healing abilities and seem to be able to communicate psychically at some capacity, but they're not changing her. Again, you're getting confused when Piccolo has his magical clothes-changing abilities. I get that. I don't want to say it for me, but we have to step away from Dragon Ball Z a little bit. Because that's not what's happening here, okay?
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad we're good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just bloodstained. It's a little morbid, but it's what's happening. That's why the dress is blue now.
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, and now... Oh, and then Baba Yagi, or whatever her name is.
Baba.
Yeah, she ends up like seeing for the first time in her life. She's all like, "Oh my God, is that the girl that I've been talking to? And is she now in a blue dress?"
That's not at all what happens.
No, they do call attention to her.
I know, but she has the little girls explain what she can't see.
Oh,
and the little girl describes it as, "Oh my God, it's like she's in like a field of golden grain, and she's wearing a blue dress I've never seen before."
Yes, and that's where we realized that she was the prince that was promised.
Yes, although I feel like you should have realized that before. I mean, she starts the movie in blue.
Well, I didn't realize.
It's not a huge surprise.
I got the prophecy wrong in the beginning. That's why I didn't realize it.
Yes, you were the whole time looking for a dark prince.
Dark Lord.
Yeah, whatever.
But, okay. Well, that's basically the movie now. She's like the prince that was promised, and she goes, helps the land. Everyone is going to be friends again, probably, we can assume.
And the credits just roll because this is a Studio Ghibli film, and that's how they all just end.
Well, I mean, in the credits,
well,
though.
there's things
Craig didn't
happening
watch
in
the credits.
Clearly, he didn't watch
The
the
credits are there, but they always just go.
Yeah, like, Nausicaä, she builds everyone some windmills so they can farm. I don't even know.
Again, Nausicaä is leading the charge to a new, like, era of people and insects in the forest coexisting together amongst not just her people, but the other kingdoms.
Yeah. But there's one thing I didn't get. So,
Yes.
near the end of the credits, though, we see Nausicaa's headgear, or at least someone's headgear,
Yeah.
and a plant.
Yes.
Did she die?
I think she died, would be my guess, because she was inhaling poison this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
She had a couple scenes, especially when she did, to help the people. She says it herself, "Ooh, I took in a fair amount of poison there."
This is
So-
like Jesus. Because... Okay,
No.
because Jesus came back for a little while,
Okay.
like, after, like, he was dead, and then he just ended up, like, peacing out after that. And this is like Nausicaä, like, she was, like, in her blue dress, like, waving to everyone from high up. And, like, after that, she just disappears and becomes a plant.
Yeah, I think you're obsessed with Jesus a little bit here. It's a little unsettling. But
Sorry, I'll stop promoting my Christian values.
Please do.
But
yeah,
okay.
I believe Nausicaä has died, and that is where she lays rest.
In the forest.
In the forest.
Under
And there's a little-
forest. Under forest.
A little tree sprouting from her remains.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how the movie ends.
Man, I gotta say, I don't know how I like these movies.
You don't know how you like them?
Yeah.
Wait, are you
Yeah,
saying you don't know how you like them, or
Yeah.
are you saying you don't know why you like them, or
Yeah, I don't know. What are you saying?
do you not like them?
I don't know how I like them. That's it.
Do you not know how you feel about them?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense than I don't know how I like them, because it would imply that you do know you like them. You just don't know why.
Oh. Or in what way?
Yeah, so you
Like how
don't
they're
know how to
prepared.
feel about it.
Yeah.
How they're prepared? You
Yeah.
don't...
Like a pizza. Like, oh, I don't know how I like my pizza. Like, do I like it like the thin crust? Do I like the pan?
Yeah, so you're saying you don't know what... Because there's Studio Ghibli films. There's a lot of different kinds of them. So this is the more serious take on a film of theirs. Did you like this more than Kiki or less than Kiki?
Less than Kiki.
Okay,
less
less
than
than
Spirited
Kiki.
Away.
Okay. Well, Spirited Away, I have to imagine is top tier, right?
Spirited Away, totally top tier. Yes.
Okay, because that's a nice balance of both wholesome and serious.
I thought Spirited Away was better than this. I don't care for I don't think any of them are that. I don't understand why they're as crazy as they are, but that's...
What do you mean?
I mean,
crazy?
I know they're not like
Do you mean as popular?
Popular as like, well, when I said they're actually not, I mean, they're kind of culty, I guess, these films. Like, there's
Like
not
Spider-Man.
What?
Yeah,
No.
I don't know what he's saying either. Just go on, ignore him.
But they're not but they're very highly regarded, and they're all they're all like very like award-winning films, every single one of them, right? They're all like,
I don't think so.
well,
Yeah, I don't know
regardless,
if all of them are, but-
they're very high,
I mean, the
held
studio
in
is
high
award
regard.
winning.
held in high regard, exactly.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure a big part of that is they have their environmental messages. There's messages in all these movies, and I think a big part of it is also the animation and the art.
Oh,
Because it's not what you're seeing in anime traditionally. It's very fluid.
Yeah,
it's not done cheaply. This is an impressive. It's an impressive work of art.
Yeah.
And the designs of the not necessarily the people. They all have the same face, but you see these bugs and all their feelers and their segments, and it's all highly detailed. And the ships and everything. It's. I think that's why they're held in such high regard.
yeah.
I
like
how
also,
all the guys had mustaches.
Yes, the people of the valley had a very specific look to them. It's very
They
good.
were
Yeah,
the
and-
They're
mustache
basically
man.
the Lorax.
yeah. Going back to what you were saying, like, yeah, like the messaging still holds to today. Because, like, when those dudes were telling her to mask up, I was all like, oh shit, it is like today.
It's just,
I
yeah,
thought
well,
that too. I was like, the whole everything wearing a mask. You gotta wear a mask.
very relevant. Oh, we should have brought this up with the Princess Bride. When he asks why he wears a mask, he goes, "Oh, I just think they're comfortable, and I see everyone in the future wearing them all the time."
Yes. I actually put that in my notes, but I guess I didn't bring it up.
Oh, that's just really good.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm ready to put this one to bed.
This is a long one.
Yes, it was, but man, I don't know. I if I'm gonna rate this one, I like them all.
I like. Wait, so have we only done 3 now? Is this the third?
We've done 3, yes.
Okay.
Fuck. I mean, I'm probably gonna say I probably like Spirited Away more than I like these other 2, but I still really much like Kiki in this one.
What's the one with the girl and she's got like face paint on?
Mononoke?
No, Princess Mononoke.
Mononoke. Yeah, okay. Because that's what I thought this was before going into it.
I mean, not dissimilar. They both have very similar messages. But Mononoke, much more violent. Oh my god, it's great.
I want to watch Totoro because I want to know where the thing comes from.
If there's anyone I hate, it's Totoro.
That one gets just overhyped.
It's just boring. Yeah.
Well,
But I'll let you guys decide.
we'll leave those for another time because I think that we're gonna go away from Studio Ghibli and we're gonna go to.
Oh no! I was hoping for my other favorite anime.
What's your other favorite anime?
I'm trying to think. It's like
Cadet Kelly-kun?
Oh, you ruined it.
Chan?
Never mind. He stepped on my joke. I don't care anymore. Everyone leave.
I'm leaving. Dunce number 1 signing off. Good night and good bless.
That's number 2, and I'm sorry I ruined your joke.
It's fine. I'm the third one, and it was gonna be Kelly don no so desu kadai.
Welcome to Nausicaä! Unlock your potential with world-famous magicians. Andy Duckerman is back, baby! Hey, where you going? I'm right here.
It's been too long. I thought you'd given up magic.
I'm doing private shows around the world for super important people. Whatever. My bunk is gonna beat you just like I did every summer when we were kids.
This is ridiculous.
You know it's ridiculous. How bad you're gonna live.